So let's talk about the 2026 Honda Accord. Because if you thought Honda was just going to sit back after the recent redesign, think again. The Accord has always been that quiet overachiever in the mid-size sedan world. The car that doesn't scream for attention, but somehow ends up being the one everyone recommends. And heading into 2026, it looks like Honda is doubling down on what the Accord does best, while smoothing out the few things fans have been asking for. Before we dive in, if you enjoy staying up to date on upcoming cars, honest breakdowns, and enthusiast-level takes without the fluff, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets me know you want more content like this. Now, starting with the design. Don't expect a wild reinvention here, and honestly, that's a good thing. The current Accord already looks clean, modern, and mature, and for 2026, Honda is expected to refine that look rather than replace it. Think sharper lighting, slightly revised front and rear details, and maybe a few new wheel designs that give it a sportier stance. It's still very much an Accord, sleek, low, and confident, just a little more polished, like it knows it doesn't need to try too hard anymore. Under the hood is where things get more interesting. Honda has clearly been pushing toward electrification, and the hybrid Accord is expected to remain the star of the lineup. Smooth power delivery, great fuel economy, and that effortless torque around town are what people already love about the Accord Hybrid. And for 2026, it's likely to feel even more refined. Don't expect anything radical here. No full EV Accord just yet, but rather smarter tuning and possibly better real-world efficiency. The gas-only options should still be around too, especially for buyers who want a lower entry price. Now, let's clear something up real quick. This is still a sedan, not an SUV. So no, the Accord isn't suddenly going off-roading. But what Honda's been improving is ride quality and confidence on rough roads. Better traction management, improved suspension tuning, and a more planted feel on uneven pavement all make the Accord feel more capable in real-world driving. It's the kind of car that handles potholes, bad weather, and long road trips without drama. And that's honestly what most people want. Inside, the Accord continues to be one of the strongest interiors in its class. For 2026, expect subtle upgrades rather than a full overhaul. A cleaner interface, smoother infotainment performance, and possibly more standard tech across trims are all likely. Honda's been listening to feedback, so usability is the focus here. Physical controls where you want them, screens that are easy to read, and materials that feel solid without trying to be flashy. It's comfortable, airy, and surprisingly upscale for a mid-size sedan. When it comes to pricing, Honda knows exactly where the Accord sits in the market. Expect it to remain competitive, with a starting price likely in the same general range as the current model, and hybrids priced higher but justified by fuel savings and features. It's not trying to be the cheapest option, it's trying to be the smartest one. And historically, that formula has worked extremely well for Honda. Looking back at past Accords, this is really the evolution of a car that's learned from decades of feedback. Older Accords were simpler, lighter, and more basic. The modern Accord is quieter, safer, more efficient, and far more refined. What hasn't changed is the balance. It's still fun enough to enjoy, comfortable enough for daily life, and reliable enough to keep for years without stress. So if you're wondering whether the 2026 Honda Accord is going to reinvent the sedan world, the answer is probably no. And that's exactly why it's so appealing. It's not chasing trends, it's perfecting a formula that works. And in a world where sedans are slowly disappearing, the Accord continues to prove that a well-built, well-thought-out four-door still makes a lot of sense. If you're excited about the 2026 Accord, or considering one when it launches, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around, because more upcoming car coverage is on the way.